In this presentation, you will learn about pricing research. Pricing research focuses on understanding consumer perceptions, preferences, and behaviors related to pricing strategies and price points. Businesses can determine optimal or the best pricing for their products or services and make informed pricing decisions with pricing research. Pricing research usually concentrates on customers' sensitivity to pricing. Price sensitivity is driven by the nature of the market, the differentiation level of product or service, and the value of the brand. So, pricing research is one of the technical areas of market research. Let's look at the various methods adopted. So the first one is Granger method, which is used to determine price elasticity of demand for a product or service. Now, this helps businesses understand how changes in price will impact consumer demand and revenue. The method used here is basically to conduct surveys or interviews with potential customers. Now, this is done to gather data on their willingness to purchase the product at different price levels. So, now the steps involved in this process. Firstly, selection of price points. So, for example, I will sell a product for, say, 100, for 75, or for 50. Respondent evaluation, which would be a yes or no. On yes, they would buy it at 100, or yes, they would buy it at 50, or no, they would not buy it at 100, but they would buy it at 50. Price adjustment. So when you've understood that they do not want to buy it at 100, but they're willing to buy it at 75, it's called a price adjustment. You collect this data, so data collection, and then you calculate price elasticity. This will help you determine what is the ideal price that someone will purchase a particular product. Granger method provides insights into consumer price sensitivity and the optimal or the ideal price for maximizing profitability for the company. Now, businesses are able to understand the price range at which customers are most likely to purchase the product, and this provides a basis for pricing decisions and strategies. Our next type is the Van Wentendorf price sensitivity meter, also known as PSM. Here, a market research technique is used to assess or to understand consumer price preferences and determine the optimal price range for a product or service. Businesses will be able to understand how consumers perceive pricing and how different price levels impact the demand and then the profitability for the company. When we are doing this particular method, there is an assumption made. This assumption is that there are four key price points that are of interest to consumers. The first point is point of marginal cheapness, or PMC. It simply means the lowest point at which consumers believe that the product is so cheap that the quality may be compromised. So you'll say, oh, it's too, cheaply priced. Maybe the quality is not so good. Okay, our second one is point of marginal expensiveness, PME, which is the highest point at which consumers believe the product is so expensive that its value no longer justifies the cost. So is that it's super expensive, unnecessary, it's not worth the price. Third type, indifferent price, or IP, the price point at which consumers feel that the product offers a fair value for the price. And optimal price, or OP, where the price point maximizes both consumer demands, people are also happy, and the business is profitable. The next one is conjoint analysis. Here we measure and understand consumers' preferences and decision-making process. It helps in determining importance of different product attributes and their impact on consumer choices and purchase decisions. So here, hypothetical product profiles or scenarios that are different across attributes and levels. Now, what do we mean by attributes? That mean different prices, different features, design, brand, or any other relevant factors that influence consumer choices. So, the respondents are asked to rank or rate the different profiles according to their preference. The analysis is collected, and this enables the researcher to draw conclusions about the attribute levels. So, importance of attributes. So, I may like a product because it is the packaging is eco-friendly or it does not contain parabens. There are various attributes that one could choose from. Trade-off analysis, where we draw a line on where we can purchase. Market segmentation, understanding where our customers lie. So, which customers are our real target audience, and pricing sensitivity. So, will they buy it if it is high, if it is low, or if it is optimal? There are different types of conjoint analysis, to name a few: choice based conjoint analysis or CBC, adaptive conjoint analysis ACA, or full profile conjoint analysis FCA. The next type is price optimization models. These take into account factors like cost, demand elasticity, so whether there is a demand or there's no demand for the product, the competition, current market conditions, and customer preferences to recommend the most effective pricing strategy that will be most profitable to the company. Experimental pricing. Here they test different price points and observe consumer responses and purchase behavior. This is mainly done through field experiments. Different prices are applied to different consumer or customer segments, and accordingly, an understanding is gained. Wish you all the best. Do well in the exams.